this week on the Dingbat District, if you don't subscribe, I will get the Crayola gang on your ass.
Also, just too sexy to be related to me. That's why I don't. You have this like fake, like, you know how Matt Rife is super handsome, but he always does the self-deprecation. That's what you do, dude. And it's just because you're eternally a fat kid.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'll never not be fat.
That's why me and Kyle came up with a campaign. Kyle, you want to tell him about it?
Came up with a campaign.
You're a fat trader. You're a weight trader.
A weight trader.
Mm-hmm.
Like a race trader, but for weight. You've
I'm
turned on the fat community, and we're upset at you.
I'm sorry, but I'm staying on this side. This is the winning team.
No, sir. We're starting a campaign. It's called Make Paxton Fat Again.
No,
dude.
No, dude.
If you see Paxton Bailey, feed him as much sugary food as you can, like some metabolism slowers. I don't know how we're gonna do it, guys, but we're gonna make Paxton fat again, dude. I'll inject liposuction into him while he's asleep. I don't give a fuck. We're doing it one way or another.
Honestly, all you have to do is just wait till I turn 24.
Dude,
probably.
I have the cutest fat picture saved that Wendy posted of you.
Which one? Is it the football one or
no? It's the hair swoop one, dude. The
hair
delicious
swoop.
hair swoop. You have a white collared shirt on, I believe, dude. Let me pull it up. I'll air.
Yeah, we'll have to send this to Blake to drop it in. Apparently, I'm about to get just roasted.
It's just gonna take
I
forever.
hate that
dude,
you know
to
what
find
my
it.
mom's Facebook is. Like,
Dude, well,
I hate it
because
so
she
much.
tags you in every post, and so we
I
get to
know,
see it.
it's
and
awful.
Then,
And then I have to wait 3 years, and then I can finally untag myself to get out of it.
Why 3 years?
Because she'll
she'll question you.
She will question me.
I
Like,
wouldn't
why'd you
even.
take me out? Like, because that was an ugly photo of me, and I want all evidence of this to be gone.
I also want to wish a happy Black History Month to the audience. Paxton
Black History
invited
Month.
me and Kyle on here because we're his actual blackest friends that he knows.
All right, just take me out of my own podcast. That's cool. Thanks.
So
You are like
naturally, what we
Jacob.
would like to do now is do a nice freestyle for you.
Please don't. Please don't. This can't end up like every frat party I've ever been to. This just can't end in a freestyle where everyone turns off the
It's
light
going to
and
start
then
with the
leaves.
freestyle.
It's going to
Not
start
going
with
to
a
end with
freestyle.
one. How am I Jacob Marshall? I don't like that. Look, start with the freestyle. We're doing. Paxton Bailey doing it super gaily, and you know that we do it every daily. Producer Blake, he's the motherfucking best. Paxton used to have some really nice breasts, but now he's a weight trader. Hey, he should be a waiter. He's so dang cute. He should ask me out later. That's all I'm saying. Paxton being gayin'. Oh, and the chorus coming up, it's Paxton Bailey, do it daily.
This is how we intro the episode, I think.
Right, cut it. We killed it.
Fucking great, guy.
I thought I was going to hate that, but you did better than I thought you were going to do.
That's what everybody
what
says
everyone
because
said,
I
yep.
spent 7 years in college, so I was doing those freestyles every day for 7 years.
Are you
guy.
fucking?
You were super senior?
Were you Van Wilder or Burt Kreischer?
I was the Texas State Burt Kreischer, but it was more like not as like romanticized as he makes it seem. Like because by year 7, I was just kind of like smashing Kentucky Deluxe in my house and playing Rocket League.
Kentucky Deluxe. That was a hot second of just terrible memories.
Dude, I remember there was one Valentine's Day where we both got hammered, and he was in Texas State, like down in San Marcos, and I was in like fucking Wills Point.
Where's that?
The country.
Oh, gotcha.
And we were playing Fortnite together on Valentine's Day, and I just started playing Shania Twain through the fucking speaker. Looks like we made it.
Sad to say.
So fucking, so sad.
Looking up at that moon in San Marcos, I knew you were looking up at the same moon in Wills Point, dude.
Yeah, it was a beautiful moon that night, too. I remember it.
They shared one single tear rolling down their right cheeks.
Man, it was a tough time when we were separated, dude.
Dude, yeah, honestly, like, after my college roommate moved out and moved in with his now wife, there was a time where I was like, fuck, dude. Like, this sucks. He's only like 15 minutes down the road, but I don't get to, like, wake up and say hi to my best friend anymore. That sucks. Like, it was probably the only reason that, like, I did anything in college, like, successfully, because he was the only person that, like, checked me on my shit, because I'd just be a drunk loser. You're like, hey, you need to do your homework, probably. I was like, you're probably right, Justin. Thanks, buddy.
I really miss my wig. Can we bleep that?
It's a reference, but yeah.
If we bleep that, it's gonna look worse.
Exactly. No, don't bleep it. It's Black History Month.
There's nothing wrong with it. Was W.
It was a W.
White people, we can say it too. Just change that into a W. They said they gave us permission in that song. Just saying.
I don't know the name of that song, but I'm gonna trust Thomas on this one.
It's Bone Stuck in Harmony, right?
No. It was like a meme song from the probably late aughts, dude.
That was way fucking off then.
It is. I mean, it sounds like Bone Thugs and Harmony. It was probably in the style of.
Yeah.
So before we got on, we were talking about one of the first times I met Thomas. We were talking about how we were both like autistic, basically. Thank you. I needed that today. I'm very stressed. No, we were both like autistic in the fact that we just deep dove into comedy, and I don't know if we've ever had this conversation, but were you that way too?
To a lesser extent.
Okay.
Like when I find a comedian that I like really like fuck with,
Right.
then I want to see everything immediately. But like to where like Thomas and I are kind of different, because like I'll do like crazy deep dives in music, he'll do crazy deep dives in comedy.
Okay, I gotcha. And then you just kind of merge and share.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's so adorable. You lucky sons of bitches.
Yeah. He's got
Can I
great,
join the
like,
throuple?
we've shown each other so much like cool
Titty
shit
me?
over the years, but sorry.
Dude, you're not gonna believe this, Paxton, but there's a bunch of girl indie music that's actually cool as shit.
No, I do believe it.
I'll
Like,
hook you up, dude.
I've got weird dives in my shit. Like, there's random like songs that are definitely from sea shanty movies and shit like that.
God. I told you Fort Worth Aaron.
I heard you say that before. I'm like, oh man, I have a sea shanty song. But like, it's also recently it's just been randomly Al Green. I've been doing a huge deep dive
Game
in Al
recognized
Green's.
game.
That's
Hell
awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Kyle, you want to tell them about the female indie band concert you took us to? Dude, that was wild. We were
Who'd you go see?
Fish out of water.
All right, so
The Pixies
Like
on
2
the
years
Wind
ago.
or something.
Wet Leg.
It's always such a bad name.
Okay.
Fuck you, dude. Is this how you want to do it? We have a bunch of insults lined up. We talked the whole way here. We back and forth. We
All right.
brainstormed.
So this is our Pearl Harbor. You took the first shots.
fucking-
Just be ready for what's coming.
the mascot for
We've got
Volcom.
2 nuclear bombs
fuck,
right
I'm-
here, ready to detonate.
The mascot for
The mascot for Volcom wants to come in.
what is Volcom?
Paxton Bailey, dude.
Paxton.
Give me a dude. That'd be a fucking great advertisement. Blake, see if we can hook that up. The Paxton. Get some new clothes because I'm poor.
Like a runner-up for the fucking Hollister guy that stands outside.
The best one I've still heard to this day is I look like a trade school shooter instead of a school shooter.
You look like an electrician's apprentice.
I'm a foundation salesman's apprentice. Oh man. But yeah, you were. So who were y'all's like big deep dive early into comedy? Like who did y'all like actively seek out?
One of the first ones that I remember is Ron White.
Okay, that's a good first one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was young too.
Okay.
Like my mom wouldn't let me stay up and watch Comedy Central and shit.
Right.
So like
You
Ron
did,
White's Tater
yeah.
Salad is like that got me into comedy, and I was like,
Got
oh
to.
shit, this rocks.
Yeah.
And luckily she would like to watch stuff like that too. So we would just like sit and watch, like, I don't know, sometimes it sucked and it would be like Ellen DeGeneres' special or something, but then you would get to the cool shit after midnight and it'd be like,
Right.
oh hell yeah. And he's cussing too.
Yeah.
And also
This little boy's
yeah.
not doing comedy at me anymore? Yes. Caleb B. Davis isn't doing comedy at me anymore? That's his joke. That's I love Caleb. But no, like early on I was just shown what you were supposed to see at that age. So like early it was Jeff Dunham when I was like 10, 11. And then there was like
Then you can
the
get Brian
natural-
Regan.
Brian Regan was a good one. I found him a little later.
I had a
but-
teacher show me in like 7th grade.
Really? That's kind of
That
cool.
rocked, yeah.
I had a teacher show me Patton Oswalt, and that's when I had a huge deep dive on him. I love his stuff.
You had a teacher show you the guy who made Uncle Touchy's puzzle basement, dude? You think he was trying to fucking send you some signs or something, dude?
He
He's
doesn't
like,
work
listen
at
to
that
track
school
8.
anymore, so.
He's like, listen to the closer.
No, the one he sent me to, of all things, was actually the sky cake joke. And looking back on it now, I'm like, my teacher just told me to go listen to this joke about how religion is a crock of shit. That's kind of crazy.
It's a good teacher.
He had some points. But like, who was your big like first one that really got you in?
Bro, I mean, well, I was like every white trash kid, so we had the fucking Blue Collar Kings of Comedy DVDs. So those were just like the guys that I knew as comics, and then ever since then, I was just like, oh, stand-up comedy rocks. So any given there was not a special I saw as a kid where I wasn't like, this is fucking hilarious. Even if I didn't understand the jokes, I guess, just because the cadence of it and other people were laughing, I was like, dude, this is hilarious.
Right. I remember, like, I did that with Raw and Delirious, like every kid does. And you're like, I don't understand these jokes, but he's saying it funny enough, and he's wearing that bright red fucking suit.
I think, like, everybody my age, especially if you were a kid at the time, the first big deep dive for all of us was Dane fucking Cook, dude. Like, we were downloading his shit off Spotify.
Oh, yeah, onto our
not,
iPods
LimeWire,
and shit, yeah.
not Spotify.
For sure.
I could never get into Dane. Like, I never liked it. I tried young.
How
I
old
tried
were you?
Bit. Oof.
How old were you when he came out?
When he came out, I was probably not even born. Yeah. Like, when did he, like,
Well,
pop?
yeah, his Comedy Central special was, like, in 99, probably.
Yeah,
that was that first one.
He popped in, like, 05, 06.
Yeah,
okay.
right before Step Brothers.
No, that's when he was, like, at his height was 05, 06, I feel like. But, he was popping off hard in 99, dude. There was a Boston comedy club that he was just murdering at, and then there was another one in LA that he would just destroy, and people would say you'd never seen anybody kill like fucking Dane Cook. For whatever reason back then, dude, he was in his element. Now he's kind of like a 40-year-old washed guy that has a 17-year-old girlfriend.
Have you listened to the song he made about, like, it's a genuine, like, actual song, like, I'm talking about pain and suffering and shit?
Is that the one that he was like talking about showing to Robert Kelly? He's like, dude, it's great, because he was like trying to fucking be friends with him at the time.
Do you listen to Bonfire too?
I listen to a lot of comedy shit, brother.
Hell
I've been listening to like YMH since 2013, fucking Rogan since like earlier than that, dude. I've been like early on the podcast. I've been listening to them shit for like decades now, dude.
Come Town way before it was like big.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Matt and Shane.
I never liked Stav, so I could never really do a whole lot of Come Town. But Nick Mullins, I just
weight
watched his special.
trader.
Weight trader.
Like we said, weight trader, dude.
I just don't like people to laugh at their own jokes.
Man, you're killing it.
Blake's the shit, dude.
I wish our producer gave a fuck, dude. Our producer has lost 8 out of our 40 episodes. He put one out. My mic wasn't even plugged in.
You ever in Dallas often?
Dude, how much is he paying you? Is he just giving like little blowies, or is he like, maybe it'll pan out, dude?
Was that Voodoo Ranger that he stole, was that your payment?
No.
Okay, good.
This is going up my ass later.
Oh, shit. Blake's a gerbiler, but we don't have any live animal anymore.
Yeah.
Friend of gear.
Dude, this is now the Blake podcast. Hey, Blake.
You are Jacob, dude. Jacob
At least someone that's putting this together is doing something.
God damn it.
Thank
I don't
you.
want to be Jacob. Fuck you, Blake. All right, Paxton. No, I'm just kidding. No. Dude, our producer's hilarious. One time, our friend was in the middle of a very enticing story. And then our producer, in the middle of the story, interrupts him and he goes, wait, what about Chicago? And Chicago had not been mentioned. Nobody said Chicago once. He didn't say anything that sounded like Chicago. We were like, dude.
This is Aaron, right?
Yeah. But we love you, Jelly Man. Shouts out to
Aaron. Fucking. So a friend of us and a friend of the show, Jamie Jakes, was on with Anthony Ramos.
And I saw clips from that drunken fuckfest.
Yeah. There was a clip that I don't know if I ever put on anything, but Blake showed it to me that I just went right over my head. And it was Jamie just yelling at me and Blake. And we were talking about stocks or Dogecoin or something like that. And Anthony said, "It's my birthday today?"
No.
No one said.
No, here's how it went. So Jamie had that Jared Goff jersey on, and
Right.
Jamie's talking, and he's like, "It's Jared Goff's birthday today. Shout out to Jared Goff." And Anthony's like, "What? It's my birthday?" And everybody looked at him like, "No, it's not your fucking birthday."
At least Blake can remember the story.
I wish
You're right.
I could have met Blackout Ramos once, dude. I want him just to relapse once and then get sober again, dude. I just want one night with fucking drunk-ass Ramos. He seems so fun on that cast.
He was such a giggler. I love it. When he gets drunk, he just giggles like a little girl.
And I love fired up drunk Jamie, dude. He changes, he flips a switch, dude. He's so put together and fucking.
When you see a neck vein pop, you know something's coming. You're like, oh No.
The good doctor, dude. I love that boy.
Oh no, am I spilling my Modelo bottle full of wine right now?
Are you going to his Super Bowl party Sunday?
Yeah.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
that's
Are y'all
gonna be a
going?
time.
Yeah,
That's
gonna rock.
tomorrow, dude. Paxton will give you an update on that. We'll see if we're allowed back at the Jake's house.
Honestly, there's gonna be so many people on that couch. If they're not rotating people in and out, I might not even get on. Cause like it's just.
I didn't even know he was doing a show. I don't give a fuck.
There's
about
gonna
being
be
on
like
the
a show in the living room, and then like a party in the garage or something.
I mean, I might.
Like a fire pit. And
I'll get
everything.
on if he asks me to, but I'm not. I'm gonna Super
It's
Bowl.
party time, dude.
Well, without naming him,
This
he's
is
got
our
the
Super
two
Bowl.
hardest people to talk over and get a word in edgewise on already. So
Nice.
I'm like,
Oh,
You
you
and-
Paxton Bailey and
no,
Blake.
I'm silent.
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
bro.
I've been on that podcast before.
Hell
yeah, I'm
yeah,
quiet
what
on that
episode?
podcast,
Oh, yeah.
and Blake was silent on that podcast as well.
Well, I ripped a huge fucking
Yeah, he ripped a huge daddy cigarette.
yeah, and I looked over at you and I was like, dude, that was some good fucking weed.
Fuck it. Have y'all ever heard the term electric lettuce?
yeah.
I said that last episode, and Nye had never heard it. I was like, really? I thought that was like something.
I've never heard that.
Really?
No.
That sounds like some Reddit shit, dude. That sounds like some shit an Austin kid on a scooter would run up to you and like, dude, you want some electric lettuce, man? And then I would deck him and then feed him to the homeless.
Feed him to the homeless.
Yes, sir, they're hungry, dude. You don't want the homeless to eat?
Dude, no, I
You
don't.
just really want scooter people to live, dude. Stop sitting on the fence, dude.
I
Pick a
want
side.
I want both of them to just clean off. That clean the streets. That's what I want.
One-sided issue.
That
No.
would be a cool thing is homeless versus scooter people. And like you give the homeless people maybe a trash can lid and some kind of blunt object and you just see kind of like a gladiator type of situation.
Even just like a foam sword.
Or even just like a law set in place. Like if it's a scooter person versus a homeless person, whoever wins just wins. Anyone else, like a homeless person could win one time, a scooter guy could win the next, and then it's fair.
There's a moratorium on homeless on scooter crime.
It's just the Wild West, just in Deep Ellum. Scooters and
You go,
homeless.
or you can go full Rogan and Tom Segura and just say start shooting at them.
Jesus.
Well, I think the move would be to like hand them $1 if you really wanted to like do something like that. You just give them like $1 with like some fentanyl in it or
Oh,
something.
Jesus.
Like you put a little drug like dime bag in there, like it looks like cocaine or something, but it's fentanyl. Problem solved. But that I wouldn't personally do that because I love the homeless.
I don't know. They just need
The
to get out of
housing
my way and stop
unfortunate.
asking me for money. Except for the LA homeless people. I just
For
got
real,
back
dude.
from visiting. They're so nice.
Well, here's the thing, dude.
The LA homeless people are so nice to you. Like I was
I've
trying
heard
to walk
different
to
stories.
Oh, no, they were like I was also walking during the daytime.
You should go to Skid Row.
I'm good. I'm pretty good on that.
I would say you should give them money because before this, I thought you were rich, dude. What the hell? I thought you were in like a 2-story mansion. You have the Beamer, dude. Your name is Paxton Bailey. That sounds like two
The car
golden
was
retrievers
Ivy
of a
League
white
name,
family.
dude.
The car was cheap. I was told my name sounds like if two lesbian NASCAR drivers got together.
It
and
sounds
had a
like the
kid.
name of a white family's golden retrievers. Come here, Paxton. Come here, Bailey. Labradoodles, even.
I wish I could be mad, but
Or
you're just right.
Pomeranians.
No. That's why I'm not Jacob Marshall, dude, because I'm funny. Kidding. I love you, Jacob. You've invited me to a comedy club that doesn't exist 12 times. It's rocks. Met you like once. But I love you, though. Except for you're taking all my white trash valor, dude, and I'm trying to fucking really
He's not
put
white
on-
trash at all.
Oh, he just kind of looks that way then.
He's just a ginger.
Oh.
He's just a big fat
Ew.
ginger.
I never trust a redheaded woman or man, dude. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been way worse.
oh
Gingers
yes.
suck. They don't
Oh
have
no, I'm
souls.
sorry. I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna
Oh my god.
bleep it.
Jesus Christ.
Out
Blake,
here
what did
on
I
the
tell you?
Dingbat
These two
district.
people are wild cards. You have no idea.
Oh,
what-
we're 20 minutes in, and I don't, I
And
don't
this
think.
is already the
Yeah,
best.
I don't think I
podcast
have
we've
to.
ever had.
I don't think I have to bleep anything yet.
Exactly, dude. We're killing it, dude. We haven't even said
Damn,
one
we gotta
R
step
word.
our game up.
And it's crazy because we are R words. So if any, like, I
We
had
can
two
say
different
it.
women.
You can
tell
say
me,
it if you are one.
bro. I had two different women tell me that I was autistic, and they were both technically doctors. So like,
like Jamie, technically, doctor?
no,
they were
like one was a
chiropractors?
psychiatrist for like technically the government, I guess, and
Okay.
then the other one worked on like a dingus ranch where they like put them around horses and stuff.
That was almost the name of this podcast.
The dingus ranch.
Dingus Ranch.
Dingus
Dude.
cast.
I found
I
out
love the
John-
word dingbat though.
I do too. My papa called me it all the time, and it just kind of stuck. Because originally it was Dingus, and then I looked it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a John C. Reilly character in like early 2000s.
Thought it meant asshole.
Dingus?
Yeah.
I thought it meant
wiener.
like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
like
I'm
you're
thinking
being a
of
dingus,
sphincter.
like you're being stupid.
I thought it meant both dumb
thinking of
and
sphincter.
wiener
Yeah, my
because I
bad.
thought that's what the banana was for. Because it's oh wait, no, it's dingbat, not
I like
dingus.
Farrah Fawcett. I've been just looking around at the decorations. Y'all
All
fucked
Blake,
up.
man. He really came in and fucking
If you
took
need
this
a
square away.
interior designer,
Appreciate, man.
Yeah.
You're a jack of all
Oh,
trades.
y'all fucked up and just got me to look around because there's a hot girl with titties out,
Farrah
and
Fawcett,
I'm just
dude.
not
Farrah
gonna
Fawcett.
be able to focus on anything. No, dude, I'm just.
No,
dude,
just
that
keep
sign?
looking at
the
her because
podcast
I
is
can
over, dude.
keep looking at her because in your sunglass reflection, I can get it too. And now we're all just chilling. Kyle, you can turn and look.
Dude.
Oh, I have been.
Now I'm meated up, dude. I gotta fucking.
Show it to the camera.
You've got Admiral Cage over here.
Commander Cage,
Commander
actually.
Cage. That's
yeah.
that's
You were the closest so far.
Paxton, what's the longest you've practiced semen retention?
Semen retention, about 6.5 weeks, and then I just couldn't hold it anymore.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
1 month after church camp, I tried to go as long as I could because they made us feel really bad about watching pornog.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
then I had a.
I've never heard it called pornog. That's the first.
You never heard?
Damn.
You never watched
You've never
Workaholics,
lived,
dude?
No, I never watched Workaholics. I don't
You
like
would love
Adam
it.
Devine. I think he's kind of annoying.
Oh, you look like him, but if you got caught in a Laffy Taffy stretchy machine, so that's crazy.
Jesus.
Damn it.
We're doing it, baby. But yeah, I was off the nog for about a month. And then day 30, dude, I had dream sex for the first time before I ever had real sex, which was impressive, dude. And
Kind of nailed it.
I like ruined a pair of sheets, dude.
Yeah, that's why you don't sleep with the top sheet because you can wash
That's
the
why
comforter
you
better.
don't sleep with a top sheet. I just jack off now.
I think my longest was the first 9 years of my life, and then I went to a sleepover with a friend who had like 3 smoking hot Latina sisters.
Oh,
And
Never
most
again.
embarrassed that I've ever been in my life. I had no clue what happened. This is only something that I figured out in hindsight. I thought that I was like sweating through the night or something, which is crazy because only my shorts were wet.
right. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like fucking, yep.
I used to
Just
think that
realized
it
what
meant
happened.
like when I was like 9 years
You
old
started
and
beating
you
off
get your
at 9.
Nah, dude, it was a.
it just started happening
It was
at
a,
9.
it was a good dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
He was having those J. Cole dreams.
maybe 10. Could have been 10. Yeah.
I used to think like early when those were starting to happen, I used to think it just meant I had to pee. And then you'd go into the bathroom like, I don't have to pee, but it says I do.
The funny thing was I've discovered beating off before I even discovered it was like a sexual thing. I was just like, oh fuck. I just kind of discovered it at like 10. I was like, my dick would get hard. And I would
You do
just
look like
go.
you would fuck a couch.
I never did fucking it. Like everybody always talks about. I'm like, I was always just good with hand stuff. I would try different hand techniques for it. Sure, I would go like this, fingers. Of course, everybody
start
starts
out
off
with one
with
or
the,
two,
the
yeah.
2 and the
You
thumb.
have to.
Of course.
You don't
Real
have
estate.
to if you're Black History Month, but it is what it is, dude.
Well, guys, we made it 26 minutes, and I'll probably have to cut out the last 4. You're talking about.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
kids
yeah,
too,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
No. He's right. He's right.
Oh.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You're right.
man,
Damn
dude.
it. That's a good fucking stretch of it.
Damn it, Paxton, you too much, dude. I knew it before. We
Okay,
came
so
on.
it's 5 minutes you have to cut out.
Jesus Christ.
doing it. He brought up.
Yeah,
God,
we're-
6
did.
minutes.
We're in the
too,
clear
yeah.
So
here.
let's not blame the cool guests.
No, I don't blame the guests at all.
Hey, Blake, you're doing great, by the way.
Thank you.
This is on him.
This
Oh,
is
I
on me.
know.
Our guy sometimes doesn't even hit record.
We went an entire episode without finding out that one of the fucking microphones wasn't plugged in.
And still put it out.
The only fuck up I've really had, we had one day, and I just bought a new camera, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
took the audio card, and I put it in the camera because I wanted to go test out the camera whenever I got home, and the new camera corrupted the audio card, and I lost all the audio files. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
We just had to
That's
do a
tough.
quick. Oh no, we didn't even do a reshoot on that, did we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, that's right. We got lucky, and the you had a mic on the big cam.
Yeah, I was able to make
Salvage it, right.
All right. Yeah.
I mixed that up, and before I had Blake, I had one other producer for like 4 episodes, and he sucked ass. Asshole.
Yeah, so Blake, how about you come do some just some producing for us, you know? Get you in the big leagues
Theirs is easy to. It's only one cam.
Oh yeah.
for now.
Dude, I'll
Until we
bring,
get Blake.
dude, I'll set up the fucking 3 cams, man.
Hell yeah.
Sheesh.
Fuck. You wanna rent out that room and have him set up a studio over there?
Yeah, I'll build you guys a studio.
If y'all want to drive here for your studio, y'all, I trust to have a studio in my home, which is what I've been wanting to do.
That we will secretly live in for free. We'll build those tunnels like the New York Jays, and we'll fucking. You can't say New York Jays.
We can leave that. That's a nice
That
one.
could mean Jets.
They're resourceful.
Seeds.
Jets have tunnels in their stadium. Who or did you think I was talking about, Blake?
I still don't
All through
understand that.
life.
Go into detail and tell me whether or not you think they control the weather, Blake.
Dude, I woke up that morning and saw that was going through the news, and I still don't understand it. Like, I just put my phone down and went back to bed because I thought I was dreaming still.
It's
like,
one of those things that seems like a fever dream.
Yeah, like that doesn't seem
And
real.
then you see them popping out of it
Yeah.
with their silly little hats.
Oh, brother, I've been following the tunnels for years.
I got so close to those goddamn tunnels, but then
It was like Hansel and Gretel. Who do you think was leaving the little crumbs? 1 penny, 2 penny, 3 penny.
So how did they originally find the tunnels?
Because somebody recorded that viral video of one of them popping out of the sewer like a Ninja Turtle.
That was it? I thought that was when they were clearing out of the tunnels because they were putting in the concrete to fill them up. Everyone always says that's how they like got the video, but like, yeah, how did they get find it to get the concrete to shove in those tunnels?
The New York Jets are just a terrible franchise.
Yeah.
Don't.
No, it's just a really good pun that involves a Ninja Turtle and a word for Jews. I'll let y'all guess which
Jets.
one. It's the orange one. Something Alangelo. You guys in the crowd will get it. I'm not going to say the actual word because we're being friendly, but I don't know if we have to cut this, but it is funny.
Yeah, you're just explaining the joke that you didn't want to say.
Yeah, but I didn't
It'll be
say
okay.
it, though.
Might as well just go for it at this point. Whatever I have to cut, I can
Yeah, just
cut.
just trim that back part up and act like he said it originally.
Oh, Kikealangelo.
There you go.
Dude, it was burning my tongue.
Well,
These are all jokes, allegedly.
Well, they're doing-
Whatever you have to say.
They're currently probably doing a genocide, so we can't throw them one, dude. All right, cut that too. Fucking the
We would like to
money's
say that the Kyler and Thomas show has no affiliation with the Dingbat District podcast. This is on them.
I have 42 subscribers. If one of them comes for me, I know which one it is. I can figure it out.
do I need to do a mob hit?
Blake's a shata.
All right, so Paxton, were you in a fraternity?
I was not. I didn't like them.
Oh, why
I
not?
was-
Explains a lot.
I was in. Well, it pissed me off that you're like, you have to pay to come hang out with us. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, fuck you. I don't have any money as it is. I'll drink at my home, or the dorm I was living in, and I made friends with a good friend of mine, Zach, and he was 25 and lived off campus, so I could just go hang at his house instead. And
Hot.
eventually, I just made really good friends with at least someone on the board of every fraternity, so I was still allowed informally in every party.
Same thing, brother.
Yep.
But also, it was worth it because all our frats got kicked off campus because 2 kids drank themselves to death in consecutive years.
Didn't someone get pushed in front of a bus, too?
They didn't get pushed. They passed out because a woman was on a cornucopia of liquor, molly, cocaine. I mean, there was like 12 different drugs in her system, and
Good
she fell
God.
asleep face first in the street, and there was a dark street, and a bus ran over her.
Holy shit!
Holy
Yeah. And so 4 frats got kicked off campus for that, and then another year a frat made a kid drink himself to death and never took him to the hospital. So they were like, guys, I guess we can't have fun anymore.
Yeah. But there's only one frat or sorority allowed, even off campus at Tarleton, to have like a sanctioned home. And that's because like at one point we had a hazing gone wrong where we do huge pallet bonfires every year to support homecoming and shit. And they went and gave a pledge, like a bucket of water to like put out the fire and help. And it was gas.
Oh,
And he fucking lit up like Human Torch.
holy
It was bad.
shit!
Yeah.
This
so
is the first time I've believed Paxton is actually white trash. He wasn't up until then. Then I learned he went to Tarleton, pallet fire, and then a guy lit himself on fire at the pallet fire. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's creds.
Yeah. Like I said, dude, I'm the alternative. I'm just on the outskirts of it. Oh, man.
You just speak too clearly, dude.
I got made fun of for having a stutter a lot, so, like, I have to. Y'all have never heard me stutter, like,
Chubby
on
and
stage?
stutter?
No, that's why you hate people with lisps.
Yeah.
Because you overcame it.
Yeah, like, why
That's
can't
why
you?
you
figure
hate
it
fat
out,
people
yeah.
as well, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had a bad
Bastard.
stutter and stammer. Why can't you figure it out?
You're Andrew Ain't.
Andrew Taint.
Shit.
Oh, man. Thank y'all so much for coming out. This has been a fun episode so far.
Are you kicking us off already?
No.
He's like, get him out of here.
No, this is just probably going to
Call me Andrew 8.
I was just thinking it's going to end up being a lull moment where Blake cuts it up. Just like right there, and we find something till we find something we talk
blame
about.
it on Blake, dude. Yeah, the best part of this podcast, you're blaming it on him. Dude.
No, I take all the blame. He does 70% of the work, and
we gotta get you out of here, man.
Dude, I wouldn't work
Come to
under
Dallas.
conditions like this. We're a real city, dude.
Fuck you. Just work under my network.
Oh,
let's
shit.
start
Your network.
Let's start a network.
Work
Let's do
under
this
our
Wu-Tang
network.
business
Well, we're
style.
gonna start the Cats Digital Network.
Well, that's rude.
Well, we're gonna do sketches. I've got a TV show, well, like a animated TV series idea going.
Really?
I'm not gonna plug it yet. You know,
Okay.
still in the works.
Do you have
Got a
someone like
storyboard.
already animating it and everything?
We're in the works.
Okay.
How
Hell
come on
yeah.
the
you can
other
see-
podcast you let them plug in the beginning?
Yeah, dude, that's pretty fucked up.
I just
I
forgot.
didn't think I listened, dude.
Okay, we'll go ahead and plug it up right now.
No,
No?
dude.
You think
no,
we're gonna
I
fucking-
refuse. Now it's like you begging for
Ooh,
it.
dance.
Dude.
No.
Yeah, no, dude. We don't listen
Fine.
to you.
Well, I'm putting it in the bio.
If Blake asked us nicely, I would for sure.
Yeah, Blake. Do you think we could?
Yeah, go
you should- yeah. Oh, cool.
go for it, fellas.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Appreciate
you.
that. No, I
Yeah,
really
go
appreciate
for
the
it.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, show tonight. It's a little late to be plugging it, but Sharks 8:30. Yeah.
I might. Ooh, that's a good lineup too. I saw that today.
Yeah, should
I
be
might
good.
come out, even though we're shooting 3 today. I might take a quick power nap and then go. What time does it start? 8:30.
8:30. Yeah.
Okay, so 9. Cool.
Any of you dingbats out in Amarillo? I have a show.
You got a show in Amarillo? What's going on there? Is that the Ivory one?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Is that when is that?
Lizard King.
The Lizard King. Like 2 weeks from now. I don't even
Okay.
think this will be out by then. But I was just
The
saying that because
17th.
it's funny to say, hey, if you are in Amarillo, Texas.
You should do that 72-ounce steak challenge.
That's
yeah.
always what I think
Yeah.
of.
I always
Yeah.
see the billboard whenever I drive through Amarillo.
Man, that just sounds like death.
I'd rather watch a guy that's in 3 years is gonna have to quit that job do it. Like Andrew Zimmer or whatever his name was, the Man versus Food guy. Now it's some different fat
Oh,
guy.
dude, I thought you said George Zimmer, the guy that.
George Zimmerman.
Oh,
Paxton's-
yeah. The
Paxton's
Zimmerman
Paxton's
title.
hero.
Paxton was the guy that bought his gun for $750K.
Say what you will about George Zimmerman, man, but that telegraph, that was pretty cool.
Guys, we're not allowed to stand our ground anymore?
Oh, I was thinking of different things.
Thinking of the Zimmerman Telegraph?
We're
I
thinking
was
of
thinking-
something really
Yeah,
bad.
you're thinking of the Zimmerman Telegraph.
What were y'all?
Germany and Mexico.
Right.
No, George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin.
Oh, Trayvon Martin, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. Black History Month.
All right, please cut that.
Oh, God.
No, he didn't know. It's all right. That was innocent.
Yeah.
No, it was bad for us. Because
What?
we knew.
Oh,
I mean, we
No, it's definitely better that you know. And
oh, of course. It
I
was
didn't know. I
the
just
moment
I got
that
it
I like.
confused.
It was the moment that I realized that there were still problems in this country.
exactly.
That was the moment.
That there were still problems. Like
Okay,
I
okay.
had been through like the elementary school like, and this is how it used to be, but we're not like that
Yeah,
anymore.
I seriously thought Tupac's changes cured everything, dude. And then all of a sudden, Obama got elected. And I'm just kidding. Holy shit! I shouldn't talk for a prolonged amount of time ever.
Dude,
Oh man.
This
No.
podcast and the last podcast, I've laughed so fucking
So
hard.
different too. So very different. No, like we were talking about it just a half a second ago, but honestly, that's when I found out shit was still actually like really fucked up.
because they
like
gave you a degree.
no, yes, yeah, no, 100%. I cheated a whole lot, but like, no, like once they actually put the facts in front of me, I mean, like, I always might have thought like maybe it's skewed, maybe they're right. I have no idea because I'm too young, and then I went to school for it. I'm like, oh, this shit is fucked up, and then I just had to like, I just got it, and I was like, I'm not doing anything. I don't need to be a lawyer. I'm not gonna be someone's bitch for 15 years doing all their work, and I'm not gonna be a game warden anymore because I got arrested.
I figured out shit was fucked up because I moved from Southeast Texas to Houston, so I learned
Ooh,
really
yeah.
quick that things were fucked up.
Yep, things are very different. Southeast Texas, like how far southeast? Like what part?
Like Orange, Texas. Like
Oh, really?
yes, sir.
I've
in the
got family
Golden
in Beaumont,
Triangle.
so I know exactly
no,
what
I
Orange
know
is.
exactly where. It is a great town. We love it. Shouts out to Orange, Texas. Definitely not racist.
No, definitely not
There
racist.
definitely wasn't an Earl Thomas III article in ESPN about how racist that exact town is.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing with, I said Beaumont. They're from Viter. It's the same shit.
Viter?
right there.
no.
Fighters,
Viters of the most notorious sundown town in Texas, where one of my uncles helped arrest the America's Most Wanted member of the Klan there, the Grand Dragon, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They were like the
so-
headquarters for the Texas Klan.
They moved there and then found out. So I do have to preface
And
that.
Thomas is from the town next door.
Yeah, but we're not like those cousin fuckers out in
No, we
Viters.
made it out here. Now the thing that sucks about it is like it's so like nice down there, like weather-wise. I would like living down
You
there.
heard
like
of
humidity,
hurricanes?
dude?
I would much rather humid and hot than cold.
Yeah, true.
I fucking hate the cold, and it's so green there at all times of the year. That's the thing I like.
It's still a shithole.
It's still a shithole, but it's a
Nothing to
nice
do
shithole.
there.
Yeah, it's still a shithole.
See, but nothing to do is that's when we had fun. Like specifically in like college, when there was nothing to do, it was like, all right, let's go find a field to fuck around in. What are we gonna do tonight? We spinning donuts
What are we
or
lighting
getting
on
arrested?
fire this night?
Yeah,
Man, that's good for like a week, and then after that, it blows.
yeah. Then that was the one thing that I got real lucky with Zach too, because he was he was a hunting guide at the same time he was going to school, so he always had food. So we just had cookouts all the time.
Oh yeah.
So he was also the first person that gave me ribeye in the sky, a sandhill crane. That is the tastiest piece of meat in the entire world.
You ate a crane?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh no, a ribeye at a place called Sandhill Crane.
No. It's
No,
called
it's
the ribeye in the sky because it's so good. It's the
It's
sandhill.
a bird.
Yeah. It's huge.
Wait, you did eat a crane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I thought that I was retarded. Okay.
Hey, we got one.
Such a genuine moment to get that too.
Holy shit.
Wasn't calling anyone one. It was like, oh, I just am.
Yeah.
That's the most of the time I say it.
Pib is somewhat superior to Dr Pepper.
We've been telling everyone.
There's more
I'd-
syrup in Pib. If I'm drinking a soda, it's Pib.
As
Yep.
much as I want to dislike this weight trader dude, he has good opinions sometimes.
I just have to drink less Pib now because I'm a weight trader.
Dude, this is Pib Extra too.
It's
For
like
the
that-
extra fats.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You got a trash can behind you if you need it.
That's a very
Um,
nice mug.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit,
Oh.
he made that.
How did you do that?
Dude, it's Years
So
of
I
beer
spent
pong.
7 years of college going and just playing beer pong and pickup basketball. So I have really good like hand-eye coordination and shit, and sneaky fat athleticism, dude. I'm one of those fathletes. Unlike
Yeah, you're
you.
the guy that's standing down in the block and just
Dude,
fucking brick shots.
I can hit a dream shake like
Banks
nobody.
open.
You can't. I can't like shoot regular, but I can hit hook shots like it's nobody's business because I learned from Hakeem, dude. Because I'm
Yep.
that much of an H-town holding it down, motherfucker.
I never really played basketball, but as soon as I figured out that point guards in the NBA were like 6'2", I'm like, oh, I'll never play in the NBA because I'm not going to be 6'8", and I cannot shoot a basketball to save my life.
That's why it blows being 6'3", because they always put you at like center growing up because you're the tallest out of all of them, and then you realize like every NBA point guard is just fucking your height. Like you
Yeah.
could never dribble. They always put you under the rim.
Yeah, and he was always a small forward in college or high school. But no, we had one dude like that. We had a legit goggles player, like the Kembe Mutombo, just standing down there, just
hell
fucking
yeah.
huge wingspan, just all over the court. What was it? I think his name was Gogo, but Gogo was a bad dude. And I was looking at him one day, and he's like 6'6", so he'd be a shooting guard, maybe. Well, no, like a small forward, really. But
The best is the short, fat dudes that can ball because there's no reason you should be able to. I don't know how you're still fat. You have the cardio. You're just tricking people out of their shoes. Like, you have to have a thyroid condition or something to
Well-
stay. Or just eat, like, Michael Phelps style calories to maintain that kind of weight if you can hoop this well. And they're never rolling an ankle. They're always fucking bullying people. They'll, like, get a rebound for me. I'm, like, 2 feet taller. Just
how
because
do
they
you have
box me out
bounce?
4
What the
feet.
fuck? No, it's because they gave up on playing pickup basketball early on and just got real good at horse. So now they just know how to pull up and shoot. You're like, all right, you're 15 feet from the key. That's ridiculous, but game.
Dude, some of them have nasty footwork. They're like,
I don't know how they get around their fucking monster thighs. Their thunder thighs, and they're just between the legs. I'm like, how does that not get stuck? I never could dribble either. I look like a fucking Parkinson's patient.
I thought we were gonna have another bleep.
Yeah. It's because we were. We were going to for us.
I got
Great
that
job,
cold
good
at that
catch.
like Blake Griffin style of dribbling where he like you see him drive in from the paint and it doesn't make sense how he still has the ball when he gets to the hoop. You're like, how the fuck did he hold on to it that long? He's like kicking it off his feet and shit, but somehow he makes it. That was how I could do it. It looked ugly, but I got it done.
So I think we've talked about this before, but we all played football growing up, right?
Sir.
So we were all offensive linemen.
Fat.
Yeah. So It's
the worst position of all time.
Yeah. Unless you're in the NFL, you get no love. It is the worst fucking thing.
Even then, how
the
do you know like
Kelce's,
maybe 3 offensive linemen in the NFL?
I mean,
I know more
respect
because
it,
I was one, so I actively have to know more. But if you know Kelsey and you're not a football fan or not an offensive line fan, I'm already like impressed. That's just what we have to deal with.
I don't know if I could name 10 NFL linemen on the offensive line like entirely.
Are we doing this?
Currently?
No, I meant like out of all of them.
Nah,
I can do Nick Mangold,
the Brickshaw
Dwayne
Ferguson,
Brown.
bro.
You can't give me. I'm not gonna do this. This is fucking boring, but yeah.
No one's gonna watch. But yeah, man,
Dude, how psycho were fucking high school football coaches though?
Dude, I have one. We had something in high school lore called the Super Ultra Mega Lap. If you fucked up bad enough, you basically ended up running 3.3 miles around the whole like campus of the school.
Jeez.
And the stadium and everything. And I had one coach. I fucked up a play, and he was yelling at me, and I wiped his spit off my face, and he's like, "Bailey, you fat piece of shit! Ultra Mega Lap! Maybe you'll come back a tight end, you fat fuck!" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cry it all."
Your coach was Bill Burr. He's like, "Paxton, it's fucking brutal. It's fucking brutal, Paxton. You're so fucking fat. Why are you so goddamn fat, Paxton?"
He just has a Philly freak out on me.
How the fuck are you gonna miss that fucking block?
You dumb fuck.
This fucking kid is brutal. He eats 20 fucking Twinkies before he comes to practice.
You see this guy over here? He's a fucking moron. You see that? Yeah, I have to do that to you. I don't like to, but I have to. Dude, I got to go see Bill in Austin recently. Like, he was one that I didn't think I'd ever get to go see, and he was fucking killer. All new shit. Told an awesome bit about how he had accidentally taken mushrooms an hour before he found out about his friend Bob Saget passing away. Mm-hmm. And while he was just in the desert, he was wandering around on mushrooms missing Bob. And that bit was so sad and funny at the same time. I was just bawling in the stands. It was so good. It was such a good show. And T-Pain's, I think, co-host of the podcast and wife was the opener or the feature. Oh, shit. And she did, I think her, Carletta Harris. I might be fucking
Payne?
Something like that. I can't remember, but she did great.
C-Pain?
Wait, it was something Hutchison. Doesn't matter. That was a fucking great show, but it was weird because I hated it kind of because it was at the Moody, the basketball stadium. That was a good one.
At Austin.
Sound like a fucking ghost.
I was trying to do it silent. I thought it was gonna be silent.
Does that come out of your mouth or your ass?
It was the ghost of my dead Nana haunting the house. She came out of the vents, dude.
That's probably what's causing this feedback.
Honestly, it's just Nana not understanding technology.
Doing a goddamn podcast in my house.
Shouts out Nana, dude.
Shouts out Nana, because it's the only way she'll hear you.
She's in the 6th level of hell.
Old. Yeah. Probably, dude. I've heard some stories about Nana. She was like, she used to be married to the guy that owned all of Keller.
That's the lady that blew Willie Nelson, or can I say that?
No, that was her daughter, Mimi. It's fine. One of them's dead and the other one has dementia, so they're not gonna fucking care.
I don't know. Word gets around, dude.
Mamas, don't let your babies go out to fuck cowboys. Don't let them get sucked up by Paxton's Mimi.
Dude, I wish he did.
Paxton's grandma suck me dry.
I'ma pull out and shoot in your eye.
Oh, them toothless head is all I need.
Yeah,
I'm drowning in Paxton's Mimi's pussy.
I'll ride your ass like it's a steed.
How do you have your family come out to these shows, dude? I had my mom come out to the nastiest show of all time.
Oh my God.
It was, I wanted to fucking like cringe. I wanted to implode like that fucking white people submarine, dude.
I asked them not to. Like, I asked them not to, and they show up because they know it makes me nervous, and they like...
Trying to harden you, dude.
Yeah. You think they're being supportive. They're fucking my whole setup. Right? Like, there's still not a time if my mom ever comes out to a show that I don't think she's going to heckle me. I'm like, I have to preemptively, like, if you heckle me, I'll never talk to you again. Like, that is not how this is gonna go, Mom.
Shouts out Wendy Kane.
Shut up,
Bailey.
Thomas.
Hey,
She actually
Wendy.
watches. You fucking.
How's your
well,
mother?
yeah, well, shouts out Wendy. We love you. Fan of Wendy's. If anything ever happens, let me know.
I keep on trying to talk him into doing a Family
That's
Feud.
5 years down the road at
Family
best.
Feud episode.
No.
I'll be the fucking Steve Harvey. Just mediating it.
I would love to.
Give
fuck
me
Steve
childhood trauma.
Harvey. Show me hot moms.
Oh, fuck you, dickhead.
You should have came with more topics, dude, or we wouldn't have to call your mom hot and call you gay.
You're doing great,
But
Blake.
coming with topics is gay itself.
You think Drake's penis killed Toby Keith, or
It was a lot bigger of a piece than I
You
thought.
think he saw that? He was like, God damn it. Then
It's time to let go.
he drank himself to death because he saw Drake's penis? He's like, it was so much better in my memory.
He'll officially take the flame.
Oh, I had one yesterday. Views from the 6-inch.
What?
Drake has an album called Views from the 6 because they call Toronto the 6, and he had his dick pic leak, so it's Views from the 6-inch.
And we're white, so we think 6 inches is big.
The white man.
That's my bad. I
There's
thought that album was just called Views.
White man can't hump. I don't know. That just came into my head too.
I always say there's a difference between the white man 6-inch and the black man 6-inch.
About 3 inches of girth, dude.
Yeah, a white guy being lucky to get 6.
Yeah, one's hard and one's not.
Man, I'm tired of these Red Bull can dicks, dude. I'm working with a 5-hour energy at best.
I don't want to drink from this anymore now.
Yeah. On a good day, you're working with a thumb, and that's about it.
How much meat did you gain when you lost all that weight?
How much? What? Meat?
How many inches of meat did you gain when you lost 300,000 pounds?
Honestly, I think I genuinely maybe like an inch. I did lose some foot meat. Like the gunt is gone.
What was your peak weight?
The last time I looked at a scale was 275, and then definitely got bigger, but actively not looked. So, like, in all honesty, it was probably roughly like 282, 285.
How much money would it take to make you fat again?
So much money, but also not that much because joke writing would be easier again.
Well, what if we did like the Jared from Subway thing? We got you really fat.
and then made me a pet. And,
Well, no. We had
Nope.
we had you eat a bunch of tuna sandwiches and
No, I
lost
hate
the
tuna.
weight.
This kid cannot stop talking about.
What is up with you?
And he thought we were gonna be the problem, dude. This fucking.
You're right. No,
Fucking
I was
low
projecting.
Dude, I think you idolize Zane Melton. Dude.
don't you dare. Dude, I saw him last night, and he looked at my eyes, and I think he saw me say, "God damn it, damn." 'Cause talking to that guy is like getting stabbed in the gut. It's slow and painful, and you just wish he would just take the knife and just end it.
Oh, I got that like mannersless version of the tism. So if somebody like that walks up to me, I'll just like make
Leave.
them one.
Oh.
I'll walk away mid conversation, or I'll just like nonstop just dig. Oh, all right, another dig. It's like verbal jujitsu, dude.
Nothing makes me happier than mid-conversation walking away. Just pulling a full 180 like a cartoon and just walking into the distance.
Sometimes you have to, because some people like talking and hate listening, bro. And
Yep.
like they can't even let you get a word in. And it's like, all right, well, if this is just a fucking speech, I'm walking away.
Yeah, there's one dude like that, and you could say he's a real steady guy. And god damn, there's been a couple times I'm like, Eddie, we talked for 3 hours, and I didn't speak once. Like, I gave you one tag, and then you just told me about everything you're doing and everything you're gonna do and what's wrong with everything else.
Oh,
For
me and
3
Eddie
hours.
just bully each other back and forth, dude. I love that motherfucker, dude. We just say really mean things to each other forever.
See, I don't get into that, man.
We got to watch a World Series game with him at his casa.
I was supposed to go to that.
We went
It
to
was
Steady
so
Eddie's
fucking
family reunion / Halloween party, and it was incredible.
Four comedians showed up.
We
I'm
were
pretty
the
sure.
only honks there, dude. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
What were the other comedians?
Brian, Kim, and Theben.
Theben
They showed
Theben.
up?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's-
And not only that, they
Dressed
showed
as
up in a
Bowser
Bowser
and
and
Peach.
Peaches, and so everybody there thought they were a gay couple, and then they went on stage and did karaoke, and they were like Peaches, Peach, and like dancing, slow dancing together, dude. Everybody was like, they're gay. And Eddie's cousins
Homosexual.
were roasting him. They're like, he's gay, right? And they're like, no, he's straight. And they're like, he's gay.
No, he's
No, he's gay.
He's gay. Yeah. That was a perfect Eddie impression.
No, that wasn't Eddie. That was one of Eddie's cousins. Or
That was
something.
cousin Eddie.
Oh, damn. Did I do a racism?
Yeah, they don't all sound the same, dude.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Steady kind of sounds like a one of the radio
Trying to help you.
broadcasters more so.
Say that again. I'm sorry, Thomas.
Oh, Steady sounds like one of the FM radio like broadcasters for a Spanish. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, you guys? My name's
He does
Steady.
sound like 96.7 shock jockey.
Dominguez.
Steady Dominguez."
Domingo, Domingo, Domingo.
Love you, Steadward. If you're listening, bro, you're probably not, but somebody might forward this to you. Hey, tag Steady in this. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, God. All right, I think we need to take a quick break because I'm about to pee my pants.
We're at 53.
We're at 53?
Yeah.
Honestly, just let him go. Don't take a break.
All right. Oh, hell yeah.
Y'all take over.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
thing.
you
Oh, this is
fucked
the
up so
Blake.
hard.
I'm gonna
This
pee
is gonna be
so
the Blake
fast, though.
hour. Can we have more Voodoo Rangers? Is that off the table?
I would, but
Fuck. Paxton, can you run to the gas station real quick while we talk to Blake?
All right, and he's gone. Paxton Bailey. Holy shit.
Paxton Bailey, everybody.
Blake, how are we gonna make Paxton fat again?
How are we going to get you to Dallas?
Can you start?
Yeah,
Can you start like throwing sugar in his like protein shakes or something? Is there like
We need your help here.
We're gonna try to Regina George Paxton Bailey, like get him fat again, get him to dump his allegedly hot Blasian girlfriend. I don't know if he's talked about that on here.
No, I met her today.
Oh hell yeah, is she hot? She
Yeah.
sounds hot.
Hell yeah.
Blasian? How did he pull a Blasian? We need
She was a nice lady.
we need to get some dating advice from old PB, dude. Dude, he's
Just lose
PB,
weight.
And Aaron's called the Jelly Man. He is Fort Worth Paxton, dude. He's Peanut Butter Bailey, dude. You know he put peanut butter on it and tried to get a dog to lick it off one time, and then the dog was just like, "Nah, bro, I'm good."
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm a jelly guy.
it's so much funny roasting while he's not here, because then he's gonna have to see it afterwards. He'd probably hear us from the bathroom, maybe, dude. I don't know.
No, I saw your stand up
shit, hell
probably
yeah.
back in December when Jamie was hosting one of the Outfit breweries,
Oh,
and
hell
you
yeah.
fucking you chugged an IPA right before you got on. I was
I've
like,
been known to do it.
yeah, I was like, I fuck with this guy.
Oh, dude, I got good at chugging IPAs, dude. It was fucking awesome.
It's a nice mug.
Oh yeah, shouts out to the Touche podcast. They gave me a mug. Paxton Bailey gave me a beer. So I mean,
No, that
Y'all
was
know what
Jamie
my
Jake's
favorite-
beer.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, you didn't even give me a beer then, dude. So fucking
not.
shouts out to the
Whose
Touche.
whose podcast is Touche?
Just these newer dudes, Jacob Dye and then Anthony Contreras, I believe. But I did it with Jacob and his wife, who
Oh.
used to like take apart dead bodies and shit. That was
Oh,
wild.
like a mortician or just for fun?
Worked in like a lab.
I'm gonna be
at,
honest. I'm not a great listener.
All
She
right,
said, she said
Eddie.
she worked, not to tell her story for her, but she said she worked at a sort of like a university in like the cadaver lab.
Okay.
Her and Jamie were both chiropractors, and for some reason they had to work with dead bodies. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
No, she works at a chiropractor school.
There we go. Why
Yeah.
would you need to see a
I
dead
listen.
body to fucking shift a back,
job.
dude? Well, I heard it, but I just was like, this doesn't make sense in my brain, so I'm just gonna forget it.
I do that too. Like I find myself. How many times do you give up on hearing someone before you just like, all right, okay, I'm done?
That happens.
I've
to me
never more than
sometimes.
one repeat, dude. I'm not hearing anything a third time. If I say
Right.
what and I don't hear it the second time, I go, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I do too, and I hate the people that call me out on it. Like, fuck you, you
I'm
piece of
sorry,
shit. We
my-
could have just kept
my brain
going.
doesn't
with it.
work right. Okay.
Exactly. We're standing outside in downtown Deep Elm. I'm not going to hear everything you say. Speak up, enunciate, or learn sign language.
I'm overstimulated. I'm fucking.
I'm stressed out. I don't know what's going on. There's so many lights.
I got 3 of them, dude. It's oh hell yeah, no way, and that's crazy. And you can interchange them, dude. That's how you can do a whole conversation with somebody.
That or
That's
some-
crazy. Damn. Like, or for real? It's just,
Oh,
and
shit.
accidentally, those all keep them going. That's the bad part. It doesn't
Every
end the
roll.
conversation ever.
All 0 female listeners of this are like, that's what they're doing.
They're not a good listener. They're just guessing. We're that simple to figure out.
They just need any feedback. It doesn't need to be positive, negative. It just needs to exist. They need something to bounce words off of.
They just need to hear the peanut gallery's parents, just the wah, 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 and they're like, okay, it's my turn to talk again. Good. I wish parents actually sounded like that.
That'd be nice.
I-
Would have solved a lot of problems.
Honestly.
Every woman is actively living out meerkat manner at their job. There's like a hierarchy of like, it's like Game of Thrones for some reason. And it's like, you're an accountant. Why the fuck is there like alliances and fucking
What is Meerkat
factions?
Manor?
Oh, he's too young. He didn't watch Discovery Channel.
There was a fucking reality TV show about meerkats.
And there were
Discovery
different sects.
Channel in the mid-aughts.
And they would fight sometimes, and sometimes the babies would die, and that was really sad.
But they would make,
they would be
name
like
them all.
pitching that. They would be pitching that all seasons, like tragedy, and then you'd be like, dude, one of the beloved babibies is gonna die.
It's like Survivor for fucking
for
meerkats.
meerkats.
Okay, I feel like
Shit
I might have
rocked.
seen someone like, you know when they have Snoop Dogg narrate.
Damn nature, you scary.
Did I say that right? Narrate? That didn't sound right. Narrate the wildlife. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'm a dingbat. Full circle. Yeah, they narrate the wildlife videos, and I think I've seen him do like a meerkat thing. If it wasn't
damn!
Yeah, I always loved that shit. Like, oh my god, a crocodile just popped out the water. Damn, nature, you scared? Did you ever watch Nature?
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. And this is a tree because
You can tell that
it
this
is
is a tree because of the way that it is.
Yeah, the way that it is.
That's why I always pack some heat, carry a gun.
I don't remember that
Oh,
part.
yeah, it's-
Oh my god.
He pulls out a gun. And the producer's behind the camera just going pew 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 with a pistol. It's good stuff, dude.
Man, I had an ag teacher that showed me all those videos, and it was so weird. I was like, we don't have any work to do. Like, you don't have anything other than to show us 7
Dude,
second
just sit at your
videos?
desk and go, that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
How neat is that?
Like, I have to weld today, so I have a project due.
Did you talk about burning your dick off on here yet?
No, when did I burn my dick off?
You had fucking put jalapeno juice on your dick or something?
Yeah, so when I was working in a restaurant, I was a prep cook, so I got scheduled to make the salsa for one day, and I was cutting up all the shit to make it, and I had cut up the jalapenos, and then I really had to piss. So I went to the bathroom and somehow got jalapeno oil inside of it, and like I spent like 15 minutes. Yeah. It was a stressful work day, okay? I was working a double. I needed a break for myself.
Hot Ones had just came out. Paxton. Trying to get on this.
I wonder if it fits.
Jeez.
No, I spent 15 minutes crying in the bathroom and spoon feeding cold water into my pee hole from the sink. And then I walked out to my boss. I'm like, man, I gotta go home.
I tried to put a jalapeno seed up my pee-pee hole.
I want to see how far I could shoot it out.
Oh, shit. Well, Kyle, didn't you do the same thing at doing the Blazing Buffalo Hot Wings fucking challenge?
A little bit.
You set your pee hole on fire?
Well, Kyle has had historically, or at least used to have really bad luck with penis injuries.
My going back to my childhood, my genitals have been a magnet for trauma.
Mangled. He's got like the Steve-O dick where it's like one of those 90s jelly tubes.
It's all accidental, isn't it, too? It's not
I have
like
gone-
some dude is
I
just
have-
fucking rocking you with an uppercut.
I have played paintball one times, and I've been shot with a paintball one time. Guess where? Guess who had a big yellow fucking paint mark right on their fucking zipper?
Go ahead and guess.
Guess.
Thomas.
It was me, dude.
Oh.
Guess where, not guess who, dumbass.
Right on the fucking just.
He had a third nut for a little bit.
Football was pretty bad. I had a dude step on my toes, and he kept doing it all game. So I like pulled him down. My mistake, because elbow straight to the fucking dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I've caught that a couple times. We were talking about it on the episode that just released with Brooke and Kinsey. I'll go back and watch that episode. But being a center, yeah. If you ever lined up against a nose guard, like specifically a 3-4 tech nose guard, they were going to fuck with your ball bag. It was going to fuck you up. Like I had one scout team dude that I always had to go up against. So it was every week that I went up against this dirty fucker, and he would like yank on my ball bag until I just gave up for the day. I'm like, he's fucking yanking on it again, coach.
And that was just in the showers.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do this. We got practice in 30 minutes, man. Hurry up and finish.
Yeah.
They were cutting class beforehand. He had his balls yanked on in the showers because he showered and then went to practice or something.
I was quick, dude. We didn't have to cut class. We just went on bathroom breaks.
Oh, good point. Paxton, have you heard about the Mormons in the pit parties?
The Mormons in the pit.
No, okay,
It's not a barbecue. I know you're from Tarleton, so you probably think like a pit party's like some sort of barbecue thing.
I thought it
It's
was
not
like a
that.
mosh pit thing. I thought these Mormons were like beating each other. It turns out this Mormon dude I was working with told me he got invited to a pit party, and they, to get around the loophole of sex before marriage, they have marital relations with the ladies' armpits.
That's hot, man.
I've
That's
heard
what
of
I was
soaking.
thinking.
That's so much worse than soaking.
I was weirded out by it at first, but then I was like, I got to try it now. I
Yeah.
have to find a fatherless lady.
Titty fucking's
It's
the
really
thing. Why
down.
not armpits? It's
It
just
sounds
attention.
way better than titty fucking, because titty fucking's hard if you got a shrimpy, but like between the armpit and the other thing, that's a hole.
I'm not gonna titty fuck you if my dick's not gonna pop out the other side. That's scary. It's gonna hurt my feelings. I've never titty fucked it. It just seems so weird to have my butthole on someone's or upper stomach. I respect this woman. Like, kinda. At least I'm not gonna do that.
Kind of.
Yeah, I couldn't do it because like my fucking belly and like a whole fuppa or my gunt would be like resting on her nose, dude. She'd be sneezing the whole time and shit.
It's like that closer of Segura's on Disgraceful. My wet trash bag gun sitting on your mom's forehead.
And like, it's crazy getting your dick sucked with the gunt too, because you see your face just sitting there like a fucking memory foam mattress or one of those like kids' toys where you put your face in the plastic deals.
Like that needle thing you used to
Yeah.
put over your face to get the character. No, when you have a gun and you're trying to get sexually active, you learn that you have to do everything from a side angle. Like if you're getting head, you have to lay on your back and she has to come at it from an angle, and just that, and you have to learn how to fuck while laying down still, both of you. It's key.
I like girls on top when they do that little scooty puff thing.
The Scooty Puff thing that does it even more for them and gives you a second to like, all right, this is good, but it's not going to take me anywhere, so I got some time.
Yeah, dude. I
You
could
love
last
it.
forever
I
on the
lo-
scooty puff. That's my favorite. Just so many dudes complain about that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that's like the ultimate. I feel like a king.
Exactly. As long as it's not just a chick that's like, you ever had the chick that's actively trying to yank it off?
Oh, yeah, the fucking lawnmower.
Yeah. Like they're going too horizontal, so it's just fucking bending me.
I'm like, if you're not sucking it, just let me try to jerk off while sucking your titties or something, because there's like 2 women in the world that can give a good hand job, and they're all like
Men.
Chinese
Oh.
ladies.
It's like
And they're
that.
dead, and they're Paxton's grandma.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that Joe
They live on
Rogan
Harry
bit.
Hines.
Yeah, it's like that Joe Rogan bit. Like getting a hand job is like trying to brush your teeth left-handed.
Oh, shit.
I broke. Not only is learning how to jack off with your other arm, your non-dominant arm, hard at 13 years old, even harder than that, learning how to wipe your ass with your other hand. I tore a ligament in my elbow when I was 13 and got a full cast. And I was like, all
Do
right.
you have to have Tommy John?
No, but it was that ligament that got hurt.
The UCL?
Yes,
Ulnar or
upper condyle lateral or something like that.
Nobody did kiss a boy named Tommy John Paxton.
No, but I have kissed a guy named Diego Rangel. Shout out, buddy. He said I wouldn't, so I kissed him on the cheek.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't count.
That's
Don't
straight
test
as hell. That's even more straight than being gay.
Let him live his truth.
You gotta kiss his balls. That's the only way it counts.
I mean, if he shaved recently, I'll do
Apparently
anything
in our
once.
high school, everybody kissed this one player's nut before the state championship, and they won.
Dude,
I'll
that's-
lose. I'll lose that state championship game. I don't need a ring that bad.
If everybody else did it, you would have done it.
No, we would have lost. I
You
don't.
were getting your balls yanked in the shower, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I didn't get my balls yanked in the shower.
Oh,
We were just
it was
playing.
after
We were running with a
practice.
joke. Yeah, it was after practice. He liked me sweaty. It's like natural lube. I think natural lube is the perfect way to end this podcast. We got someone coming on soon, so I want y'all to go ahead and plug up y'all's socials again, please. And I'll go ahead and plug up mine, and we'll get y'all set up and squared away. Thank y'all so much for coming out. This was a great
Absolutely. Thank you
episode.
for having us.
I can't wait
No,
to see
thank
if this
you,
even is like
Blake.
longer than 25 minutes
Thanks,
after all the
Blake.
cuts. Yeah, thank you, Blake, for doing everything you
Yeah,
do.
it's going to be a 20-minute episode, you guys.
There's at least like 5 minutes get cut out.
Oh, thank
Is that all?
Christ.
Oh, good.
That's not bad, Blake. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We did it, fam.
Hell yeah.
So, or Thomas or Kyle, go ahead.
I'll do it. Instagram at TommyComedy69. Facebook at Thomas Gunter. Twitter at TommyComedy69. Reddit at u/Tommy. OnlyFans at fucking Bulk Hogan. We got
Mine's
my
Girth
LinkedIn is at no, I'm fucking
Kyle L Comedy on Instagram. Just Kyle Lammert on Facebook. OnlyFans is Hefty Lefty 69.
yeah, and we also have a podcast that got us banned from our jobs. So come see
we
the
didn't
real
get to that shit.
uncensored.
we got
Jones
banned
shit,
from
dude.
work.
All right, so y'all got a part 2 coming because we didn't talk about that. But y'all go follow the Kyle Aaron Thomas show, or is it just called Cats? Like if you
Both.
Okay.
Nah, it's
Okay.
Kyle Aaron Thomas show on Instagram and then also on YouTube.
YouTube,
Okay,
baby.
perfect. Y'all go check that out. Very funny episodes. Thank y'all so much for watching.